Okay, so for an overview of our company is called Lustfyllt. It is in Habo, an area of Jönköping, and it is a restaurant and event center company. It is owned by Christine Petit, and they are facing a number of issues that were identified in an interview we held earlier in this project. So basically, the overall issue is that the growth of the company on social media has tapered off. Overall, it's just stopped increasing, and Christine does not know why. Additionally, there is a peak period, off period, in October, November, January, and February, in which not many customers are coming through the location, and this is an issue that she wants to address as well. So overall, our mission is to help Christine be more efficient in her interaction with customers on social media, and also to find a way to reduce the effect of the lack of customers in October, November, January, and February. At the time we started this project, Christine's company had 6,740 followers on Instagram and 8,439 likes on Facebook. These are the numbers that we're going to be using to determine if our efforts have been effective or not. Data collection was done primarily through secondary and primary data sources. For secondary data sources, we use the Lustfyllt website, Instagram, and Facebook posts. This is all publicly available information and also through social media. For primary data, we conducted an interview with Christine Petit, the owner of the company. This interview was conducted in a semi-structured method for a number of reasons. Primarily, the interview was conducted in this manner due to the relaxed nature of such an interview. This was more likely to result in more information and more accurate information because the owner of the company would not be stressed out in the situation. This method was preferred over fully structured and unstructured methods for a number of reasons as well. First of all, the fully structured method would not allow us the flexibility to ask the questions we needed to ask, as we would not be able to modify the questions on the fly. And the unstructured interview would have seemed rather unprofessional, as we would have not had any idea what we were going into, and we did not want to appear in that manner. Our findings after a site visit and interview were that we found that the owner gives priority to word-of-mouth communication. She does not prefer paper ads or other methods. She does not want to spend too much money on traditional media channels due to the small nature of her business. And most of her Facebook and Instagram posts are exclusively in Swedish, not in English. And finally, the place is very hard to reach by public transportation. You need to have either a private car or a taxi to get there.
For this project, we adopted the honeycomb of social media building blocks for this research. This is well known in the researching world. Marketers prefer to use it. This theory allows any firm to use information gained from their customers, such as the way they share the information, the present, how they communicate with each other, the relationship they establish with the firm, the reputation of the customer and the firm, and the group in contents, how people that use the firms or the company will relate together, and the conservation they have between each other, since we all know that word of mouth is one of the preferred method of marketing.
After identifying our theoretical framework, we performed a SWOT analysis on the company and discovered the following. First, the strengths of the company are the service to customers, the physical environment of their location, a good management team, and many years of experience. Their weaknesses are exclusively access. It's very difficult to get to the location. Their opportunities are the use of other social media and the possibility of adding an overnight accommodation, basically a further development of the location. And then threats are local competitors. We will now move on to the recommendations part of our project. For our first suggestion, we recommend the further use of Facebook and the addition of the use of YouTube as methods of advertisement. On Facebook, Lustfyllt already has a homepage which they support, and they have a number of followers on it, but they are doing little more than supporting that page. Facebook is world-renowned for its ad services. They have a very in-depth ad service that is very easy to target and very easy to use. It is also very inexpensive. So for our suggestions, we are promoting the use of Facebook's native advertising tools and the addition of YouTube content. So venturing off into the area of YouTube would allow for the creation of videos such as cooking classes, webinars, and behind the scenes, which would be a new platform for them to expand upon. In addition to developing the use of Facebook and YouTube, we also suggest a modification of the Instagram use that is currently going on for the company. We suggest the creation of Insta stories, the use of hashtags, the use of shared location, and the encouragement of customers to take and post pictures of the location. Additionally, we also suggest the use of more English in all social media, as currently the majority of the posts are in Swedish, and this rather limits the market. Our third suggestion is the addition of more events. Lustfyllt already does a number of events such as fashion shows and night dinners and that sort of thing, but we suggest the pursuit of a partnership with JU so that they're able to perform graduation ceremonies, balls, meetings of professors, and that sort of thing. We also suggest the pursuit of company events, so basically team building exercises and education seminars. Thirdly, we also suggest that more events are organized by Lustfyllt exclusively, so like wine tastings, food market, and fashion shows, so basically just more of those. And fourthly, we suggest the implementation of a system to shuttle customers, as one of the major weaknesses of the company are that it's very, very difficult to get to. So the addition of a shuttle system would make it much more likely for customers to come to the location. In conclusion, we have found that Lustfyllt could reach a larger market by using more English in its posts on social media. They could also take the opportunity offered by their location to create overnight accommodations, as this would greatly increase the flexibility of their operation. And finally, being more present on social media such as YouTube and Facebook, as well as Instagram, could make more opportunities for interactions with customers. Finally, we would like to thank the management of Lustfyllt for the opportunity to work with them on such an interesting case. We would also like to thank the professors at Jönköping University for providing much needed guidance. Thank you.